They say that the ancient bullfighting tradition comes directly from Atlantis itself, that transferred its beautiful culture to the East, which we know as Europe, which holds the name, according to the myth, of a Phoenician princess that fell in love with a bull. That princess, Europe, gives name to the part of the earth that was the received inheritance, the legacy of Atlantis. One of which most beautiful expressions is bullfighting itself. Here in Philadelphia, the land of the uterus, we have a Mitra statue beside the Rocky statue. What's a Rocky statue has to do, if it has anything at all related to him, what has to do with Mitra? A fighter, Rocky, beneath a bullfighter, Mitra, the sun god of old, the Eastern Persian culture. Now we'll find out what in the name of God is doing this statue next to Rocky Balboa. Let's find out. Let's do this. Welcome. Hey guys, this is Adrian again. I'm still in Philadelphia, city of the love of the uterus, in this beautiful astrotheological complex. Now, trying to refer to this statue behind me, the statue of the Persian, the ancient Eastern god Mitra, which is a true sun god, one of the most ancient depictions of the solar power, the masculine energy, and the spiritual energy of Aries. Here in this picture, we can see one of the most sacred symbols in antiquity, which is the sacred killing of the bull, which represents the path from Aries to Taurus. The masculine energy entering into the sacred realm of the goddess, creating spring. That's why this is celebrating as Easter, as a spring equinox mystery. Traditionally, well, the one god, the god of spirit, as a bullfighter, enters into the goddess and fertilizes her, so the spring and the life can come. Then later in the same ceremonies, the blood of the bull must be spilled as a sacred wine, from which we obtain the light in the second degree from the blood of the bull itself. That's where bullfighting comes. We'll talk later of this ancient ritual more extensively, but from now we must learn that all in Philadelphia is a very sacred astrotheological complex, always referring to the goddess, to the moon goddess, when we're talking about victory or independence or liberty, but to the goddess matter, to the goddess earth, the matter. When we are talking about the bull, truly represents the dark light, the dark energy, fully represented through the Taurus constellation, as in the Phrygian myth about Cybele and Attis, also the ancient gods, that they were lovers. Cybele kills its lover Attis and spills over its blood coming from his penis, and this blood it floods the earth and also brings spring. The same mystery as spilling the blood of Christ during the Easter. That's why the sacrifice of Christ as the spirit of Aries truly means also coming directly from the Mitra cult, Roman mysteries called cults that came directly from Persia and from the East. That's why many people in the first century thought that the new religion of the Roman Empire would be the Mitraic, the cult of Mitra, not the Christianism. Many people thought that since it was so well established, that it was logic, very reasonable, to continue paying homage to this God that represents exactly the same as the myth of Jesus Christ. The way, by the how the male one energy, we saw this energy when we were at Washington D.C. talking about the sacred obelisk, how this obelisk enters into duality, the one and the two very important numbers, and together makes totality. Number 12, it's the name of the whole journey of the sun. That's why this cosmogonic mystery, the distance between the one and the two, it's so important, happening right at my back, through the mystery of how the sacred solar god kills the bull. All this ritual really means, okay? How the obelisk enter the matrix of the goddess. Here, how it enters the body of Earth itself, Taurus, of another goddess, the goddess of matter, goddess of matter. When this comes, when this is established, when the sun god has killed the bull, then the third god number 3, Mercury, can be born. This third god we call Logos. This Persian god has a hat that reminds everyone around here to my nut, and everyone is laughing. They think that I'm kind of a Mitra fanatic or something like that. Okay, here is Mithra, the true spirit sun god. There is George Washington in the top of fountain. We know that a fountain really means exactly as the stairs. It's a representation of the axis of the world. So in the top of the axis, when the solar presence, like Mitra or like Apollo Creed on the Rocky movie, or like George Washington at the top of the mountain stands, they are all trying to represent the same God as in the middle of this pantheon at the top of the museum, the Western civilization depicting the spiritual central main God of the pantheon, okay, which obviously is the main founding father according to the U.S. mythology. 7 planets, 7 founding fathers. The solar figure, George Washington. Mercury figure would be Thomas Jefferson. Establish the same content as a Mitra god in my back, or as the husband of the goddess Victory, the top of the stairs, we're also currently at. So, trying to make us some synthesis of this. Our life journey is a journey through matter, through the earth goddess, the bull. And through that journey, as we know, as we get older, we begin to petrify, we begin to crystallize, we begin to get older until we are dead in the exact moment of the light which the winter solstice represents, okay? This is correct. That moment, alchemy and every other tradition has called the black cube, the sacred rock, the sacred stone, trying to represent what's inside us in its most crystallized expression, the sacred rock that comes directly after the fire of Sagittarius. That's what Christmas really means. The winter solstice is the distance between the Sagittarius and Capricorn. Is it right? So, this rock standing in the bottom of creation, hell itself, Rocky, okay, has to go up the steps. Rocky, the sacred rock, has to go up the philosopher steps to become the philosopher's stone, okay? To be the stone of projection, to be spiritualized, and to obtain immortality. That's what all these gods on the top of its monument, the George Washington Monument, this Mitra at my back, and the goddess Victory waiting Rocky as Adrian in the movie on the top of the steps, on the top of the Jacob stairs, all referring to the same principle. Okay, what? To build a family, the solar family, the monarchy. Okay, solar monarchy, or the wedding between the sacred masculine god, solar god, and the moon goddess. That's what this sacred family it's all about. That's why all the European royalty it's founded by ancient families. They're trying to replicate the pantheon, like the founding fathers, sacred family, which is formed by different emanation, different expressions of the being. When solar central, but it's the moon, it's the sacred obscurity, it's the Mercury, it's the logical part. And it's a Mars, which is our inner energy or power to hold our position, etc., etc., etc. Okay, we'll talk about all that. My respects. I hope you are all right. My shamanic animal and I wish you the best. Good luck, my friends. We'll see us again. Good luck.